What is going on, Phantom Army? It is your boy Phantom Stilts, and welcome back to a brand new episode of the 2 Cents Review Series. Today we're going to be looking at Horizon Zero Dawn, a brand new action role-playing game from Guerrilla Games that is slated to come out in February 28th of 2017. So let's get right into the episode. Now the first point I want to talk about is obviously the main character, Aloy. She's an outcast hunter who's been shunned by her village and tribe, and is in this brand new world, well, not brand new world, but in this world of mechanized machines known only as the machines. Now, not a lot is known about how these machines got here or what is happening in this world when the first part of the game starts, but I think that's interesting to find out why Aloy is an outcast and why she's been shunned by her village. I'm sure we'll find out about her, a lot about her as the game progresses, but not much is known about her otherwise other than those few little facts, the fact that she's been shunned by her tribe and everything like that, and that there are secrets about this world that she's set on uncovering and finding out what was the world like before the machines and where did they come from. You know, why are machines ruling this world? Where did the mechanized machines come from? And what makes this world tick? So I think that's a really interesting thing. I'm really interested to find out about Aloy as a character and what makes her tick and why she's in this world. The second point I want to get to is the fact that it's an open world game. The adversaries in the game are known only as the machines, and they're basically mechanized animals. And they'll be your main adversaries and enemies to take down in the game's story, but little is known about how the machines came to inhabit the Earth. Like, we don't know how they got here, why are they mechanized, you know, what is going on in this world is very, very foreign to us, and we have no idea why the world is the way that it is. And I'm really interested to see how they tie in the mechanized machines with sort of this old world kind of feel where there's tribes and different sects and stuff like that, but everything's mechanized, everything is technology based with your enemies. So I'm really interested to see how they tie that into the story and how that's going to work as enemies in a combat system, because the other point that I want to get to is the fact that there's an ancient combat system versus futuristic enemies. So mechanical enemies versus, mechanical enemies and mechanical animals versus knives and bows and arrows, and how will it fare as a combat system? Is that going to work? I think that's a really interesting point to delve into, because your combat system is going to be the main focus of obviously how you defeat these enemies. And if it doesn't work, if it's not realistic, well, realistic being a very broad term, if it's not true to the story and true to how the game works, I don't think this game will fare very well. But I'm interested to see what they do with the combat system and how the combat system will work within the game as a whole. The weapons have to be, I would assume, technology based somehow in order to destroy these monsters, but I don't know. From gameplay trailers and stuff we've seen, it looks as though that is what's happening. Like, your bow and arrow seems to be technology based. I don't know about your sword or your knives or anything like that, but they have to be technology based somehow, because if they're not, I don't know if this combat system will come off and if it will work well. So that'll be a really interesting point. And the last point I want to get to is the fact that just the overall story. What is Aloy's reasons for being shunned and cast out by her tribe? That's going to be a really interesting point to sort of figure out as the story goes on. I think it could be a really interesting story. I think they could do a lot with it. But I'm interested to see if it's going to come off well, if it's going to be a realistic story, if it's not going to be something they just throw into the story because it works for them. I want it to work with the entire story. I don't want it just to be something that, they threw together because they thought it made sense. I really think they can do a good job with this game if they make it work. Another thing I wanted to touch on with the overall story is, why is it so important for her to find the truth about this world? Is it just to drive the story along, or is there a bigger meaning towards Aloy's purpose in this world? Is the game more about her individually, or is it about her finding and owning her place in this new world amongst others? Other people in the tribe, other people that inhabit this world. But anyways, guys, this was my 2 cents on Horizon Zero Dawn. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Make sure you guys subscribe and comment down below what you guys liked about the episode. Also, make sure to subscribe, like I said, so you guys don't miss any new videos of this series and other gameplay series and other videos on the channel. Anyways, guys, this is your boy Phantom Stilts. Thank you guys so much for watching the episode. I really, really appreciate it. I will see you guys on the next gameplay or 2 cents review series episode. Take care, guys.